PSG versus Chelsea. A very interesting final. It was not a fun final, it was interesting, it was shocking. As it was shocking in the final where PSG met Inter Milan where Inter Milan were beaten 5-0. It feels the same. It really feels the same. So what went wrong, ladies and gentlemen? First of all, I will have to commend Chelsea, man. The way Chelsea played, that tenacity in the first half to snap those 3 goals and finish the game, fair play, man. First of all, you know, you have to look at the tactics, right? So PSG started off with a 4-2-3-1 formation where they had four at the back, two like holding midfields, which were Reece James and Moise Caicedo. Then Enzo Fernandez was like the attacking midfielder, Cole Palmer the wing with Pedro Neto and Joao Pedro as the sole striker, right? And PSG had a starting formation of the 4-3-3, which obviously four at the back, three midfielders and three at the front, right? And one thing about having a 4-2-3 formation is that you have a lot of advantages. You know how to use the wide flanks. You get me? You know how to use the wide flanks because you'll at some point you'll have wing backs. At some point, the wing backs can even come into midfield. At some point, the winger, like let's say Cole Palmer, can come into being a a wing back. It's a very interesting concept. I mean, it's how the manager uses it. So I won't even like confuse you guys on that formation. 4-3 is very simple. It's a very dynamic formation in where you can literally transition from one end to the other because you have three midfielders who are doing their job. Each and everyone has their own zone and whatnot, and same with the attacking third where they can just rotate there and try to, score. So how did PSG beat these guys? First of all, you have to know that PSG is a very attacking-minded team. They are very attacking-minded and they hold a very high line. And most of the teams that they faced, when they were in this high line, they knew how to, forgive me for lack of better word, but like repress that team or repress that striker who was trying to move forward because they will most of the time catch them offside to some extent, right? Same like Barcelona plays. But you find that this time they were like, you know what? They PSG was like, you know what, they attack us too far. Go they give everything right in the attacking, and most of the time maybe they might defend, but their defense might remain like maybe two or three. Let's say two, because one defender is gonna come into the midfield, PSG's defender, right? So they're like two defenders who are like waiting for those loose balls, right? And then so one Chelsea player is gonna be on the flanks, right? And so when they get one ball, I mean, I'm pretty sure you were seeing, guys, when they get that one chance, bro, they were just looping that ball to Pedro Neto or Cole Palmer. Hey, today I saw Cole Palmer in a different light, bro. I thought bro was not pacing, but your guy was running, bruv. Yeah, and that is how they were like literally coming at them, man, coming at them, and that is how basically most of the chances were being created, man. Like ball, let's say they have the ball, boom, Malogusto maybe is making that run. He's already on the up the flank, where what's his name? Um, Nuno Mendes is, and yeah, today Nuno Mendes was very down, and you know they equalized, man. See, that's happened with the first goal, second goal, and third goal, man, and all created by Cole Palmer, but it was a team effort, man. You get me? So that's basically like the game. That was basically the gameplay of PSG, and that was the first half. The second half, they were trying to do the same thing, but they already finished the game, and what was done, what is written is written. So on to PSG, what I noticed is that these guys were very tired. They brought in the same squad that they won against Real Madrid, and oh my God, yeah, it was not their day. Like literally, like everyone was down, man. The entire back four was bad, especially Peraldo, that kid. These are the times where you wanted Pacho, but he was not available because of that red card. But it really was. It is what it is. And yeah, man, me personally, I feel like they were tired, man. The amount of games these people have played, man, I don't know, like 50, 60 games, man. Because they weren't even running, man. Like you could see, like if PS, in the like let's say in the Real Madrid game or the other or the other previous games, you will see that if they are being attacked by the opponent, the way that this team could defend, man, you could think that, bro, like what have they eaten? But in here, you could see that, bro, these people are not even running. Desiree cannot even run up to the uh into the defense. The same with Dembele. Dembele wasn't even pressing like in his previous games. Like there was no dynamics. Like the dynamism was down. It was just off. You could feel like that something was off. This case, this just seemed tired, bruv. Like could you see the amount of cramps these people are getting? Again, me personally feel like they were tired. It was the fatigue that got them, but there's no excuses in being in this high level of football. But these are the factors that comes in, man. But all in all, fair play to PSG for showing us that football, France can also play football. I mean, they've won the Champions League, so you can't like take that away from their season, man. They've won like what 4 5 trophies in a season, bro. They've created history for themselves, and some of these young players, they have to go home proud, man. Once one trophy won't like kill you, but at least also the financial benefits of what they've gotten from either side is enormous, man. I believe they've caged in more than 100 millions, and I'm also hearing that the FIFA Club World Cup has what uh, generated over like $2 billion, man. So you get me saying that it was one of the like highest revenues generated in history, in football history. Goes to show you that, man, people are really invested, man. I was invested, and it has opened my eyes also like in how football is played, like how these teams play, man, the dynamics, tactics and whatnot. And hopefully the young players who are also watching, who are aspiring footballers or even tacticians, coaches, you've learned a thing or two from them. So fair play to Enzo Maresca. I believe this is his first season and he has come away with 2 trophies. And teams out here like Arsenal are still thinking that uh, and Man United. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so that has been me, guys. If you like this breakdown, give me a please do subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.